Hey guys, what's up? What is today? Today is Wednesday. It is May 28th. It is normally my day off of work, but because we had a holiday this week, I worked today and I went into the office, which I normally don't do on a Wednesday. So, it's been a long day, okay? And I have to work tomorrow. I did not record a whole lot, but I am coming on here tonight, and I do want to talk to you guys about something. So this is just one example, right? This is like a really cool book here, and it's the Moments Journal, and I'm really getting into journaling more, which is a good, helpful thing. And also, you know, there's two things that are weighing on my mind. So today, one of the things that is weighing on my mind is I don't understand why people are not nicer to each other. Like, why can't we just be nice? And that's really coming from, so there was an accident, I believe it was on Sunday. There was like a major accident. Like they shut down like a major highway that I think the speed limit probably out there where it happened is about 70 miles per hour. Which means people go like 80 and 90 miles per hour. But it's like a big road, and typically, like, even if you watch, so there was a major crash, and even if you watch the crash, you can look and see like there's not a lot of traffic out there. Like what happened, there was no reason for it to happen. But basically what happened was a car ran up on a box truck, hit it, made the box truck swerve. Then the box truck kind of went like this, like kind of fishtailed, I guess, a little bit. I don't know if I would call it fishtail, but maybe a little. And then that car kind of like spun off. So they're in the one lane, and then the box truck ends up going over guardrail into the other side of the highway. And I don't know how, by some miracle, he ended up missing a pickup truck, and he hit another tractor trailer. And then there was a fire, and there were some people that didn't make it. And anyway, it was very, very tragic, quite sad. And Greg and I travel that area quite frequently, so it's kind of, I don't know, it's like surreal. Plus I have a good friend of mine who, her boyfriend was a truck driver, and he actually passed away right before Thanksgiving. And it was an accident when he was driving a tractor trailer. So it's just kind of like all of it is just kind of like weighing a little heavy on me. Plus Greg was a truck driver, so you know, I also have like that kind of aspect or perspective. So I don't know. Oh, anyway, there were people that were just commenting, and like the video that they were commenting on, like you can't see, like all you can really see is like the box truck being pushed, so you can't really see like what happened prior to that. So everybody's got their like, the truck driver shouldn't have done this or did that, and it's just kind of like, do you realize like he got hit from behind? And then you just like try to like sit and think like, you don't know like what happened. Like, was there a medical emergency with the person in the vehicle that like hit the box truck? I mean, like what happened? Can we have a little like sympathy for like everyone? I don't know. It just, I was just gonna come on here and be like, why do people just have to take sides or like fight or argue like one side or another? Like, can we just like have a little sympathy for like all sides, like look at things from all angles? I've always done that, and I realized like probably in like 2015, 2016, I started kind of shutting down a whole lot, because I'm just like, but I'm trying to look at things from all sides, and people just don't want you to look at things from all sides. They just want you to like very like black and white, like everything. There's no gray areas in anything, and there's no empathy for other people, or there's only empathy for like one side and not for the other. Like, I don't know. I like stories. I like knowing what people think. I like diary entries, okay? And we're gonna jump into that part of what I want to try to say. So I think it's a beautiful, wonderful thing to leave something behind when you pass, right? So like, you know, your stories, your life, personal thoughts that like maybe other people, you know, don't get to see or know of you. And then when you pass on, like people can look and they can be like, oh wow. Or if they don't even know you, they can just look and be like, wow, this person was a really crappy person. Or they could be like, oh wow, this person was like really cool. Or, oh, I understand like maybe the demons that they were fighting with or whatever. So with that being said, I have this book. I have so many books. And this is the Moments Journal. And I really like the idea of like having a book like this, filling it out and like leaving it to your children or your grandchildren. And in my case, that's not really a thing. So I was thinking in this day and age when we have, you know, YouTube and, you know, like you can impact maybe somebody else and maybe like pull at their heartstrings, maybe something that somebody thought like, I don't agree with this, and then it's like, oh, but wait, I know a person who actually went through something like this and they were actually a good human being, you know, like, I don't know. Does that make sense to you guys? I don't know if that makes sense. It makes sense to me, so we're just gonna roll with it. But I was thinking that I would go through, and I have a couple topics of my own that I want to like go through, but I don't know if this would be something that you guys might want to like jump in on. I don't know if it would be good for like a shorts video or, you know, like a longer form video. Maybe I could just do longer form and cut it into shorts. I don't know. But do you guys want me to like kind of tell you like, hey, this is what I'm talking about today? And you know, you guys could also like join me. You could either share your thoughts in my comments or, you know, just write it out yourself. I do digital planning and journaling, so like that's something that you could also do, and then maybe you could print it out and kind of like a old school baby book. I don't even know if they do those anymore, but like an old school baby book where you can look back and you can be like, oh my God, you know, like 15 years later, and you're like, oh, look at that really cool memory, or look at what they had to say about this thing at that time. I don't know. maybe maybe I'm going off the rails. I don't know. But like, for example, like in this book, right? You've got, who are you today? Or what characteristics can you let go of? Which should you hold on to? That's, you know. And then it's got this little, like, this cool little picture here. And it says, I release habits that do not lead me toward a better version of myself. Isn't that beautiful? And then they've got like a butterfly here and a cactus here. That's kind of cool. I'm kind of digging that. So, what place feels the most like home to you? That's a good question. And you know, you could expand on that too. Cause like I was thinking earlier, I came across a video and it got me thinking, like when I used to work in Baltimore City, and when I was having a really, really stressful day or like time when things were starting to build up, the thing that got me the best, that got me grounded and calm, was being around water. So, you know, I would go to the harbor, which, you know, there's water there, but I would actually go to the aquarium and I would spend the whole day. And there were times when I just like left work in the middle of the day and I would go to the aquarium and I would just walk it all by myself. And it was just the most calming thing for me. And even today, like Greg and I will go to the mountains and, you know, we'll take a look at like the lake or the streams or whatever, and just the sound and just the water flowing and just that whole thing, just, it brings me so much peace, right? So maybe that's not where your peace is. Maybe your peace is you know, going for a walk through the woods, or I don't know, sitting by a bonfire. I don't know what your thing is. Or even like taking a trip to a big city, you know, like any of those things, like whatever it is that like kind of grounds you, I think those are good things. And it's also interesting to know, and I'll tell you what too, um, when my daughter was younger, for her birthday, it was a thing every year. We would go to the aquarium. It was a thing. And then we would go out for Italian food because, you know, I love me some Italian food. We would go to Little Italy in Baltimore. Sabatino's, hey, shout out. I don't even know if they're still around because it's been a long, long time since I've gone. Probably 15 years or so. I'm sure they're still around. I'm sure they are. But anyway, I digress. Okay, so that's kind of what I wanted to come on here and talk to you guys about. I don't know how you guys feel about that. I don't know if that's something that interests you. I just think it's really cool to like leave something behind. And because I don't really have like family to leave anything behind for, I thought like, why not just put it out there? Like, who knows? Who knows who you may touch in this weird little world that we are in? So I'm gonna do that. Let me know what your thoughts are. And yeah, we're gonna cut this like here because I don't have much more else to say, although I am totally rambling right now. But I'm digging it. I'm having fun. So I hope you guys are having a good day. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, all the good things. If you do all three, I promise to love you guys forever. Bye.